Hello, folks, fellow Dark Matter fans. It's Craig Lawrence here, once again doing a toy review for Dark Matter Toys and Collectibles, located at 127 Ross Street in St. Thomas, Ontario. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to do something a little different, and we're going to do more than one thing. So to get started, again, we're going to flash back to the 80s here, just for fun. And I think we'll start off with something very pop culture and something that a lot of kids had and that occupied a lot of our time on some rainy days and some snowy days. Let's get into it. So first things first, I just want to show you this cute little gem. Pac-Man, ColecoVision. All right, so this one here is in great condition. All the stickers are intact. There's your ghosts. And so this is, I believe, 1981 ColecoVision, working condition. So let me just give you a little example. There we have it. Oh, isn't that interesting how the screen does that? Now, I'm not going to be able to play from this angle, but let's see if I can, oh boy. Let's see if I can get there we go. I'm getting eaten already. So how fun is this? ColecoVision, 1980-81. It does have the most annoying sounds to it ever. It sounds like an alarm going off. Remember those old alarms we woke up to? Now, it is one player and two player. So we switch it to this position, it's two player. And it basically just rotates from this joystick to this joystick. Okay. How cool is that? Pac-Man. Yeah. So I also have the instruction booklet with that. I really wish I had the box this time. I've had this many times in the box over the last 8 years. Oop. 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 There we go. Right? Now, again, back in the early 80s, typically most homes had one television. And we always had to fight for who had control, and we didn't even have remote controls a lot of the time. I think I was the remote control. Hey Craig, get up, change channel. And sometimes I was even the rabbit ears. Some people out there will probably understand what I'm saying when I say that, but you'd have to run up to the TV and adjust the rabbit ears just to the right position so you could get your channel in. So what we did have, though, instead of televisions in every room, which is so common today, I know that growing up, I shared a bedroom with my older brother, and we had two single beds, and at one point I think we even upgraded to bunk beds, which was a lot of fun. But we had two single beds, and right in between our beds there was a record player. And we had some awesome records that our parents would play for us, just to help us go to sleep at night. So I just want to share a couple of those. Now, first off, if you know me personally and you know the store, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Especially when it comes to the original Star Wars, 4, 5, and 6. Caravan of Courage, Battle for Endor, and something like this. So these are your read-along books. Remember to turn the page when you hear, I think in this case it's R2-D2. These are classics. Now, I do have a mint record in here. And I'll see if I can just straighten that up for you. Star Wars. And you've got C-3PO and R2-D2 on there. So basically, just before bedtime, this would be, we'd have our baths, and then we'd put on our PJs, and then we would start this book, and we would read along. Oh, classic intro to one of the best movies I feel ever created. But I don't just have Star Wars, I also have this movie, debatably a Christmas movie, also a bit of a monster movie. I'm a huge fan of that. If you've seen my tattoos, I'm covered in Universal Monster stuff. Gremlins, right? How fun is that? And again, same sort of thing. It kind of follows the movie. This has some wonderful drawings inside. And of course, another great condition 45 record. Not a scratch on it. See that? Wow, I can see me looking at you, looking at me. Almost like Romper Room. And this one, I know we've kind of talked about this topic a few times. I just thought this one was kind of fun. So, and this just came in yesterday. I had to share it. Transformers. Right? Storms of Destruction. I don't know if that really followed the TV series or anything, but can you imagine in 1985, you know, being 10 years old, you got kicked out of the TV room, you had to go to bed, but you could at least listen to Transformers. Now, we had to use our imagination and, you know, build a picture in our mind, but that was just part of growing up back then. As if that wasn't fun enough, and I don't want to do a super long video, there's a couple things I do want to show you. This came in yesterday as well. It has not been tested yet, but I'm pretty sure almost everybody's going to recognize this, at least if you're, I don't know, let's say 40 and up. Remember Digital Derby? Remember this game? So I'll be testing this later today, and if there's any repairs to do, I'll just do what I have to do to fix it. But this was made by Parker Brothers. Now, there's a company you don't hear about much anymore. And I just thought I'd share that because, like, look at how fun this is. This wasn't even really a video game. It was a mechanical scrolling screen. You had a dial type steering wheel. You had neutral and 3 gears. And it was just basically a light, I guess, behind a scrolling screen that would just flip back and forth. So once you memorized the pattern, it was pretty basic. Still fun though, and it kept us occupied. Now, to end today's video, I want to bring back someone very well known. I believe he was from the planet Melmac, and he really liked cats. And if you know who I'm talking about, let's just get into that. So I'm going to start with Alf, the alien life form, which I have here. This one is one of the better conditioned ones that's come in, and he's complete with his clothing. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Right? So he's got his button, his awesome Alf shirt, his sports shorts, his little tail, and of course, he's so well known for his rockin' hairdo. Alien life form. Now, this TV show, I'm pretty sure everybody was a huge fan of this. You know, the characters were great, the writing was great, it was funny. Alf was always up to causing trouble. He had to hide in the garage. He was the best kept secret in his town. I believe the last episode was a tearjerker. But this is just such a great toy. And Alf had a lot of there's a lot of product made for Alf. I mean, I've got the bed sheets here. Usually they're on one of my tables. I think right now they're in the wash. But we also had, you know, read along. Now we're going to tapes. All right, records kind of started to become a little more obsolete, and we switched to tapes. And of course, there's him and his alien spacecraft. Coming or going, I don't know. Maybe he was just about to crash into Earth and meet his new family. And then we had, and I loved these as a kid, so I would, you know, save my allowance and work my paper routes. I'd go down to the local, I think it was Max Milk variety store or Becker's, and we would pick up these Panini books or Diamond books. Right, so there's Alf, there's the animated cartoon, another spin-off from the actual reality TV show. This one here is 3D, so you had to wear your 3D goggles, okay, to see images like this here, and then you had to fill the book full of stickers. Now, I believe this book is close to complete or 100% complete. And again, how fun is this? And there's another 3D image and some storyline for you as well. And wouldn't you know, I have a few of these still sealed mint and package stickers to apply to those diamond books. So just wanted to give you a flashback from the 80s today. 29 cents. What can 29 cents buy anymore? Nothing? Maybe a worm to put on a hook to catch a fish? I don't know. Anyway, folks, it's Craig Lawrence, Dark Matter Toys and Collectibles. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Take care from Dark Matter Toys.